Happy Thursday, you lovely lot. It is Thursday, the 21st of November, and you're joining us for our last day of what has been a lovely little break to Universal's Cabana Bay. I'm not going to show you the room because we're checking out. We've got about 90 minutes before we need to leave the room. Checkout here is at 11, but I'm pretty much all over it. I've done a little bit of laundry this morning. So yeah, Luke's getting himself sorted. Tracy is catching up on some reading. And I thought I'd give you a quick walk around the resort and let you know what we thought of it. Let's go. I mentioned this morning that I've done some laundry. We've done 3 lots here and it's really good quality. You know, like sometimes when you go on holiday, the washing machines aren't great, but these have been really good. The dryers have been good. We've just put it on like a 30-minute wash on the washing machine and an hour on the tumble dryer, and that's done the job really well. I'm not sure if all of the buildings have laundry blocks, but ours was actually in our building and it was on the ground floor, and you need your room key to get in it as well. And this is what it's going to look like. It's easy peasy, you just pay for it on your card, tap and go, and you can get all your detergent in here. So I think it was, the detergent's about $1, and to use the washer's $3, and to use the dryer is $3 as well. Yeah, and it was really effective. One of the things that we like the most about this resort, which we have loved, is the pool area. It's really big. We haven't really, you do need, there are 2 pools here, and we haven't needed, thank you. That's okay. And we haven't needed to go over to the other one really, because this one, we have wandered over there to have a look, and I'm going to take you lovelies there in a minute as well, but we haven't needed or felt like we wanted to go to the other one, even though it has got a lazy river. But also, even though it is pretty warm while the sun's out, it's not for us. It is still a little bit chilly. So we haven't been in the pool a massive amount. You've got a nice seating area here. You've got like some AstroTurf type grass here as well. And in the evening they had like an inflatable movie screen up there playing films, which was cool. But lots and lots of seating areas. There are cabanas over there to rent as well. They've got TVs in them. And there's a water slide, as you might expect. Luke did have a go, but it's a really lovely pool area. Here are the cabanas. Got like a telly, seating area. Don't know how much they cost. I probably wouldn't rent one. Don't know what's in the cupboard, maybe a mini fridge. I don't know, just wouldn't have felt the needed to rent one, but they do look nice. You've got some sand area as well there. There's some toddlers playing with us buckets and spades yesterday. That was nice. And you don't need to bring a towel down. All of the towels are provided just in here. This is Atomic Tonic, which is the bar. Had a few drinks in there. And just behind is the Atomic Grill. We've eaten there quite a lot. The food was great. Tracy had a wrap there, which was a little bit average, but Luke's a big fan of the hoagie, which was like a Philly cheese melt. But yeah, the food in there was great. Service was great as well. Speaking of service, the service at this resort has been first class. Everybody that we've come across has been wonderful and super helpful. This area here, they light this in the evening. I say light it, I'd imagine it's like gas. And we had a friend come to spend the day with us, and in the evening we had some s'mores here. You can buy the s'mores kits from the shop, and yeah, that was definitely a cool thing to do. And although it was $10 for the s'mores, that was the marshmallows, the biscuits and the chocolate, you also got your big sticks with it as well. And yeah, I'd recommend that. There are a few bits around the resort that are looking a little bit unloved, but nothing too bad. You know, you got things like some of the chairs could do with a bit of covering. but I suppose it is coming towards the end of the season. This walkway up here takes you up to the first floor of the main building, and up there you've got the bowling alley and the gym and some other bits and pieces as well. Right, this is a nice area to sit out here too. I've had a few coffees out there. Really lovely view. This is the main lobby area. You've got a bar on the right. They had live music there one night. It's very Christmassy. There's your check-in over there. Right in front is the vacation planning. So if you've got any tickets to pick up or want sorting, those guys can help you out. And over in the left is Bell Services. So we're going to be dumping our cases off with those guys shortly. Also, I had a package delivered here. A friend of mine wanted something sending to us, so I picked a package up. They sent it directly to the hotel, and yeah, that was really easy. They did charge $5, but I suppose they did have to check it all in, and I was given a reference number. It was all like properly done. And this is the front of the building. That's where we've been picking up our Ubers. And you can walk to Volcano Bay from this resort. I've never done it, but I'm about to. We don't generally do water parks. We do like them, especially when the kids were younger, and we always, you know, oh, we must go to the water park today, but it never materialises, and especially on this trip, it hasn't quite been warm enough. But you know, not complaining. It is November. So down here on the right is the bus stop. They have been, although we've only used them for one day, they have been super efficient. There's a sign for Volcano Bay just down here, right by the bus stop, at the front of the building. Although this resort is pretty big, like room-wise, I don't know how many rooms they've got, but I'd imagine quite a lot. It's kind of split into two halves, and each half has a pool, and that's the Aventura over there. If you look right at the top, there's a roof bar up there. It's really cool. Definitely worth popping up there for a drink. The view's amazing. It is properly high though, so if you're a bit squirrely with heights, it might not be for you. But we ate up there as well, and the food was pretty decent. It's been really well signposted all the way along. I think this might be the final signpost. Oh blimey, Volcano Bay is literally there. So there we go. If you're coming down, you bring your room key, and the entrance and the walkway is just there. And that is Cabana Bay there. I was going to time this walk, but it's definitely not worth it. I would class Cabana Bay as having its own water park then, because that is right next door. Oh, that's amazing. So as I keep banging on, welcome to keep banging on about how great Cabana Bay is. That really is spot on, you know, especially if you've got children that are happy and confident having a bit of independence on holiday, and they wanted to go and have a water park day, or, you know, walk down to the parks. This really is, location-wise, spot on, like really good. So if you're staying here, you know, you've got access to two very cool pools, one with a lazy river. You can walk down to CityWalk, you can walk to both parks, and you can walk to a world-class water park as well. I love it here. It's brilliant. So this is the other pool, and again, we haven't hung out here very much, well, at all really. This pool gives me, sort of reminds me a little bit of the pools at Dockside and Endless Summer when we stayed there. So the pools are kind of smaller, and you've got the rooms all around them, which I like. This pool also has a like a quick serve. I think it's called the Hideaway Grill. We haven't eaten here, but I'd imagine it's pretty similar to the one we've been using at the other side. And this is the lazy river. And there's a look at the pool as well. It's got like the zero entry, so you can just walk in. And it's a really good size too. There's also sandy bits up here as well, so If you have got some little ones that just want to play around in the sand, you can do that there. And that's the Hideaway Grill straight across. So yeah, there's a nice sandy bit there. Really weird music. It's basically some guy whistling, so I'm not sure how long I could put up with that for. It's a bit weird, but I'm pretty confident that won't be playing all day long. There's more seating out here, so I suppose if you wanted to grab something from the quick serve, you could eat. The whistler's back. Yes, you could eat out here, and just over there is another fire pit. So if you wanted to do some s'mores, or just hang out by the fire pit and just lose yourself in the flames, you can do that too. And if you just want to sit here and listen to some whistling, this might be your spot. So this is the main dining area. Definitely got like an old school holiday camp feel about it. I really like all the old adverts that are playing on a loop. And they do resort mugs here as well. So you can fill up from the Coke Freestyle machines if you want like sodas, but it's also like a free vend if you just want water. And that's replicated on the parks at Universal actually. And the free vend water is really, really good. Very cold. It's actually too cold for Trace, but it definitely tastes like it's filtered. Our room is entered from the outside, but there are rooms here. Yes, there's rooms down there which are inside. So if you prefer that, they were more expensive, but I really like our location. But I suppose if you were staying in one of those rooms, you are right next door to the main hub. But as I mentioned earlier, I really, really like the location of our room. This is the Bayliner Diner. We've eaten here a couple of times. We had breakfast from here. It was pretty decent. Everything that you might expect. This is where you would get your resort mug, snacks, pastries. There's a salad bar there as well. Fruit salad this morning. Yeah, everything that you might expect. Oh, this is where you would get your s'mores kit from. Here you go. So they're your big sticks. And this is what we bought. They were great. Starbucks on the left, really, really good. Lovely staff in there. We've been there most days. And that's the spiral staircase. That will take you up to the first floor. So we're going to have a look at that in a sec. And they've got a really good shop here too. It's everything you might expect. Lots of merch. Simpsons, Dr. Seuss, E.T., Scooby-Doo, Jurassic Park. Minions is everywhere. They've also got swimsuits. They've got, if you've forgotten bits and pieces, flip-flops, jewellery. Yeah, it's great. They also carry a line of essentials as well, so if you needed some plasters or some Advil. Resort memorabilia as well. These mugs are lovely. And a whole corner for Harry Potter. Oh wow, lots of like decent Harry Potter stuff as well. So if you want your robes, your wands, your ties, they've got it covered. Right, let's go upstairs. So they've got a really big arcade up here. I think they got the ticket games as well, so you can exchange your tickets for prizes. Ski ball, motorbike rides, basketball rides, and you can access straight into the bowling alley, which was shut. Well, that door was. I'll check around the other side. It doesn't open until 12 p.m. But if you watch one of the earlier vlogs from this series, we went bowling there. We might, Luke's been asking to go bowling again. What's cool in the evening, the lights go down and it sort of goes neon bowling. And what's really nice is, you know, you got the bowling alley there. On the right, this is like a community room. I'm not sure what goes on there, but I suppose if we had younger kids, I would imagine maybe similar to Disney with sticking and gluing. Yeah, the rec centre. There is a sign there, so I'd imagine when they do have activities, they'll put them in there. But yeah, I would imagine sticking and gluing. So if you've got a little one that's in there and might be a little bit wary about being left alone, or, you know, wants to go in the arcade, there are lots of very nice, comfy places for us mums and dads to sit and wait. And there's also a balcony here to overlook the dining hall. It's really big. Another great thing about this resort, it's got a really big gym, really well equipped, lots of space. Hopefully there's, well, it's never been too busy. Luke and I have used it a couple of times. It's never been overly busy. So you got all your running machines, your ellipticals, your sit-down bikes, your machines, and there's a free weight section as well. I've never been in a gym that's been this heavily themed. Lockers, towels, and 2 showers and some changing rooms. So the reason I showed you the changing area, that was the boys' one, I would imagine the girls' one's pretty similar, because if you are staying on your last day, like we are today, our flight isn't till like 20 past 11. So we've got a full day here, which is a right result. Well, it's a right result if there are facilities that can support that. And here there are, because we got about another hour in the room. Tracy and Luke are getting sorted there. But that means we can have a full day on the park, especially like, it would be even more important if it were like really hot. The weather's today's fine, so we're not going to get hot and sweaty. But you could have a pool day here. You could have a big day on the parks. You could go to Volcano Bay and still you wouldn't necessarily need your room. You can drop all your gear with Bell Services and go and enjoy yourself, come back, have a scrub in the shower. They've got towels, they've got toiletries, you've got everything you need. That's a big plus for us. Our favourite resort, one of our favourite resorts is Old Key West, and they have a similar setup there. And I just think it just means you can squeeze the last drop out, because, you know, when you have a holiday like this, it's a big deal. So squeezing an extra day out is awesome, especially if you've got a later flight. So having that is brilliant. This is the pathway that I showed you earlier. So it leads straight up onto the first floor. I know for our American friends, first floor means the ground one, but in England that's the ground one because it's on the ground. First floor is the first floor. I don't want to start some sort of thing here. Anyway, this leads up to the gym, which isn't on the ground level. So having a wander around, it does look like all of the buildings have a laundry room to go and do your guest laundry. That's the Thunderbird, that's the Castaway, and that's the Starlight. So overall, other than a couple of it kind of doesn't, it's not really worth mentioning, but I'm going to mention it. Other than some of the soft furnishings, i.e. the cushions on the seating, some of them are marked and need replacing, which is, you know, on a resort this size, it's not really worth mentioning, as he continues to mention it. And some of the doors, like the guest, morning mate, how are you? And some of the doors to the rooms could do with a bit of a touch up, but you know, it's coming towards the close season. That will all be done as part of a maintenance plan. And if that's all, if they're the only things you can find with a resort, it's blown me away. Especially now seeing, I can't wait to tell Tracy how close Volcano Bay is. but especially it's just a really, really well thought out, well themed, well rounded resort. I think it's close to perfect, especially at this price point. I think we paid for the room, it was about £130 a night, and we booked everything other than the flights. We booked our park tickets and the room through Attraction Tickets. We've used them a lot. We're not sponsored, they've got no idea who we are, but I've always had great service. And if you have to pick up the phone, what's lovely is they pick the phone up, they answer, and everybody knows what they're on about. You know, it's obvious that they like Florida, like us lovely lot do. So yeah, I think for this price point, it's perfect. You know, lots of people ask us, you know, do we prefer Universal or do we prefer Disney? You're not comparing like for like. I think if you want to come out to Universal for a week or 10 days, I would definitely stay here. We've stayed at Endless Summer, which was brilliant. The rooms are better at Endless Summer, I think. I just think they're better laid out, but the location here and the whole package here is brilliant. We've also stayed at Portofino, which is super fancy. Go and have a look. Go and have a dinner at Mama Della's. It's super immersive, but the pools aren't as fun. It's mega money. Like, it's like we won't be staying there anytime soon. And I love the vibe here. I think it does feel like you're stepping back into a time when everything was. It feels really wholesome here. I really love it. Come and stay here. It's brilliant. You won't be disappointed. I think we're done.
Yeah.
What do you think of the room?
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, really liked it.
Enough storage for you?
Yeah, plenty. It was just, I think that sort of set of drawers that open by your bed was a bit too close to the bed.
Yeah.
Really, but that's only a minor thing. There is enough. There's plenty of storage.
Yeah. Yeah, I've loved it here. It's been really, really good. Luke, what have you been spilling down your front?
Spill water on there.
What do you think of the room?
I really liked it.
Yeah.
I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
If I'm honest, when I was like looking at videos and stuff, like before we came out here at the room, I was just like, oh, I don't love it, but I'm just happy to be out here, so you know, it's cool. But actually, I've really liked it. I'm still really impressed by the size.
Yeah.
I think it's quite a big room.
Yeah.
For sort of like the budget end of staying on property, kind of.
What have you thought of the resort?
I've loved the resort. It's grown on me every day more and more. I've really, really loved it. One of the highlights was sitting by the fire pit, by the pool, that evening with you guys and Liam. Fire pit, we got some s'mores on the go. Yeah. And I remember just sort of sitting there looking around going, this is nice.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah. You know what? It does. This resort does a very good job of putting you in its own bubble.
Yeah.
You know, something that Disney's very good at. But yeah, I think Cabana Bay does it as well.
Yeah.
Which is... I think can be a rare find when you're not on Disney. So
yeah.
I've really liked it.
I've liked it. What have you thought about the resort?
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. I would definitely come back.
Yeah.
I think as we've gone on, and I think as Luke said, we've kind of discovered more of the benefits of being here and enjoying it more every single day. But it's huge. It's not huge, but it's a big enough resort to take, I think, the crowds when it's busy.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've been here at a quieter time, which has been really nice. But I can see that I think even when it's really, really busy, it can take it, but not in an overwhelming way. Yeah.
I did the walk to Volcano Bay this morning.
Oh, yeah.
How long do you reckon it took to walk to Volcano Bay from here?
10 minutes.
5.
It's on the resort. It's next door to the resort.
What, as in it leads onto it?
Yeah, so you know where the bus stops are?
Yeah.
It's there.
Oh, we just didn't go.
So it's we weren't going to go. It's not been.
Go anyway,
but if now knowing that, it's literally got a water park, a world-class water park, probably the best water park in Florida.
In the world.
Attached to it.
Yeah.
Right, we are going to go and dump our bags at Bell Services and figure out what to do with our day.
Wahoo!
Wahoo! Just dropped our bags off with James at Bell Services. How good has the service been at Universal?
Brilliant. Every cast member I think we've had has been amazing.
Yeah.
They're called team members here. Sorry.
That's how good they are.
Yeah.
They're being referred to Disney standard.
Yeah.
They have been mega.
Yeah.
Look, you commented on it as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I think that we've limited time on Disney this holiday, but I think Universal service has been better.
It has been really good.
Been really, I can't fault it.
Yeah.
I actually can't think of anytime where it was even like remotely like
No.
brilliant.
They've been on it.
Yeah.
Right, should we go and make a plan?
Do you know what, mate? No one ever got anything done by planning. Let's just send it and see what happens.
Just so you know, mate, that's how everything gets done.
Know what? Comment down below.
You don't know what's going on. You don't know. Oh, brilliant.
Keith is a silly goose.
Brilliant. Once more on our walk to the parks. Oh, we've been so active. Luke, how many steps do you think we've averaged most days? We had one biggie, didn't we?
I think we've been averaging about 15,000 steps a day.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. It's consistent. I think we've been pretty good.
We haven't had any like monster days, apart from one.
Which was
the 20,000 steps.
I think we might have had another one like that, but like I didn't have my phone on me in the lines.
Yeah. What do you want to do today on the parks that you haven't done already?
I want to do Bourne.
Yeah.
I haven't done that. Once I've done Bourne, I'm kind of happy. I've kind of done I think I've done everything once I've done Bourne.
Yeah.
So we'll do Bourne, and then we'll kind of just go like live in the moment.
See what's about. Trace, you got any requests?
No, I just want to soak it all up for the last day.
Nice. These boats are very nice. I think aesthetically they do look nicer than the Disney ones.
Yeah.
However, the Disney ones are a lot of fun. And they got Michael, but he looks like a lot of fun. Yay. The highlight of this walk for me is this one plant. There is only one of these plants on the walk. It's just before security on the left, and I love it. I don't know why I love it. I love how blue it is. Look at it, it's brilliant. I saw it last night.
Welcome to botany with Keith.
I don't even think that's real.
Touch it.
Alright. Ooh.
It does look poisonous.
It looks like it's from Pandora.
It looks like it.
No, no, don't. Sometimes you just have to cut Luke off, just because I haven't really.
Too many shandies.
So we've not had anything to eat yet. We are considering either, is it Red Fire Pizza, which we think is a bit like Blaze, or there's a place around the other side called Bread Box. Right, decision has been made. We are in Bread Box. So we've ordered from Bread Box. Luke has gone for the Italian. Not sure what's in there. Maybe Tracy's salad. I went for, is this mine? Yeah, oh, that's Tracy's BLT. Hey, Tracy, you made me feel like I didn't get a sandwich. And they come with sides. Oh, I've gone for the pastrami and turkey. Mine came with tater tots. Luke got loaded mac and cheese with his. Tracy went for a salad. I liked it.
Pleasant.
No other sandwich.
No other sandwich. I've got to agree with you there. But my sandwich was really good.
As good as an Earl sandwich.
It was actually quite a different sandwich that I would normally get from an Earl sandwich. I've said sandwich too many times now. It doesn't sound like a word. I normally get like a hot sandwich from Earl sandwich, but I was feeling a bit more refreshing today, so I went for an Italian.
It was all really, really good, but the bar is set high with Earl sandwich. Where are you, Trace?
I like both. This is really good. My BLT, the bacon.
Your BLT was really good.
Crispy. Me, it was a real big thumbs up. But I think on a par actually for me.
All right, Switzerland.
Yeah, very neutral. That was the joke.
And they all came with a side. Tracy had a salad with hers. Luke had mac and cheese. I had tots. The tots were excellent. And that came in at just under $40. Right, we're going in for one last dance.
Ever.
Not ever. Get this sock, Luke.
Nutting.
This is Earl the squirrel. He's always causing problems with the Christmas tree lights, apparently. Oh, that's very nice.
Pyjamas, I think.
Oh.
It's a spirit jersey that you've got like pyjama bottoms as well.
Very nice.
Yes.
I'm going to hazard a guess that this might be the biggest Universal shop on the park, and it's just on the left-hand side as you come in. These spirit jerseys, or?
Yeah, that's the Hogsmeade one.
Nice.
I think they've got it in the
Oh, I like the font.
yeah.
Yeah, very nice. So we always buy a Christmas ornament.
It has to go with my colour scheme.
Yeah.
There might be a minion.
Come on,
one
Trace.
for you
What
over there.
about this? Stink, stank, stunk.
Stink, stank, stank.
Stink, stank.
It's not quite right.
You like this one though? It's
like that one.
jangly.
Yeah.
Right, heading into the Bourne Stuntacular. Can't film in here, and if you are coming to do this, don't look at any POVs. Just come and ride it, because I don't want it to be spoiled for you, because it's brilliant. It's absolutely fantastic. It's been a while since you've seen that. It's great, isn't it?
It's so good. It's really cool.
I think there are multiple Bournes.
Huh?
I think there are multiple Bournes. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think that still the coolest bit in that is when he climbs the tower, and it.
Yeah.
I don't want to give anything away, but yeah,
It's brilliant.
you gotta go out and see it for yourself. It's brilliant.
I think it's one of the best shows in Orlando.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I can't think of. Yeah,
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's fun.
it's 10 out of 10. Did you enjoy it as much as yesterday?
I did actually, yeah. I enjoyed it more because I kind of anticipated what's happening, but I knew I was going to enjoy it. So
Yeah.
it was really good.
It's brilliant.
Yeah. You notice things, slightly different things each time because there's a lot going on as well. So it was really good.
Yeah, I don't think it matters where you sit.
No, I mean we were close to the front yesterday and
Yeah.
just get different perspectives. So yeah,
It's great.
all good.
Straight off Bourne, straight into the makeup show. So this is a very fun show, all about the horror makeup used in horror films.
I'm dying. Nobody cares. We're gonna practice. I'll count to 3. I want you to scream as loud as you can. 1, 2, 3. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. Get away from me!
What do you think?
It's so good. Do you know what? Obviously a totally different style and layout of show, but I like how we came out of Bourne, we're like, that's the best live show, like, yeah, and then like you do that, you're like, oh, I don't know.
When was the last time you saw that?
I think I did that like last time we were here.
Yeah.
They definitely like, that felt like the best it's been.
They're so funny.
It's always been like super fun, super funny, but they were hilarious. Like,
Yeah.
that was really
That was
good.
really, really brilliant.
That was really funny, and the interaction with the audience was really good. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's just good. It's good old-fashioned fun and quite interesting.
It's good, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Love how inappropriate Beetlejuice is. He's so cool. So on the left there, they sell turkey legs. Turkey legs, I think, are the sort of thing you either love or hate. Luke, where are you with turkey legs?
Not a fan.
Not a fan. I know what your turkey legs. Here's what it is with turkey legs. As soon as you've had one, you kind of feel like you need a bath because they're so. You just feel like you need. Oh, quick, get the bag! Well done. Yeah, you kind of feel like you need a bath because they're so messy.
Yeah, it's just like, and it doesn't taste like turkey.
No, it doesn't taste like. It tastes like barbecue pork.
Yeah.
It's weird. Lovely vibes at Universal. Say this really is a great looking park. I mean, look at that for a view. We have had a lovely 40 minutes or so, just sat here soaking it all in. Nice spot this, right?
It's really cool spot, isn't it? Really nice.
Yeah, very nice. $10, $10, get in there, please.
$10?
$10.
No way.
$5.
Okay.
Oh, it's amazing. Oh, fair play, Universal. This is amazing. Luke's having hair issues.
I've had hair issues all holiday. I meant to get a haircut before I left. I didn't. It's looked like I've been wearing a hair hat for this whole time.
Like Jedward.
So, yeah.
The syndrome from
What's up, Jedward? Still ready to go party?
Right, what we got here? We tried these yesterday.
They were really nice.
Right.
So we've got some more.
Right, let's see. I want to see Luke's reaction. Right, ready?
Oh,
Nice, aren't they?
no.
I've never eaten anything like that before.
No.
They're good, aren't they?
It's like a lemon drizzle cake.
Yeah. And there we go. That was Universal done for a while.
Yeah, I did actually really enjoy it.
It's great, wasn't
I
it?
like the pace of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been lovely. Absolutely fantastic. Right, Tracy's been banging on about going on a boat all trip, so we've got to go on a boat now. But seriously, we are getting on a boat because we want to have a nice little boat ride and then we can walk back from there. Does anyone else feel like they're cheating on Michael?
Only a little bit.
Michael, if you're watching this, no one can replace you.
Yeah, it's not the same.
It's not the same. You didn't see anything.
We have purchased a Christmas decoration.
That's
I
nice.
purchased
That is. Oh, that is very nice.
It's nice, isn't it?
that.
Yeah.
That's in my top 5 Christmas.
And Luke's got the drinks in. So Luke and Tracy are on a couple of cheeky margs, and I'm on a strawberry daiquiri. And we are just,
My aim is to get kicked off the plane.
and we are just not a good aim. We're just soaking up the final final raise by the pool, because we've got about another 90 minutes before we need to go to the airport. It's been a lovely day, super nice. What a fantastic place.
Yeah, I'm sitting here with all the Christmas stuff up as well. It's just like, I'm thinking, yeah, definitely want to come back here.
Yeah, what a fantastic place. It's good, isn't it?
Really nice. Yeah, really just. It's a nice vibe. Retro, vintage, spicy. I like
It's
it.
nice.
Very nice.
We've just ordered the Uber. Excuse me, it's going to be here in 10 minutes. And then we're off to the airport. Right, all arrived. Nice journey, nice big car. We ordered, because of all the cases, we order a XL, and that was $40. Took about, how long did that take?
Half an hour?
Half an hour. Yeah, nice guy, good drive. Right, all checked in. Not super straightforward. We had booked our flights with Virgin, so we went to check in, and we knew we were on a Delta flight, but they told us we should have checked in with Delta, so we had to leave Virgin and head for Delta. It was all fine. It was close by, there was no dramas, so we're all checked in, no queues, nice and quiet so far, so hope that continues. It's all Christmas here at MCO. It's the final ride of the holiday.
Yeah, single rider, probably about the same amount of time.
All through security, that's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Didn't have to get your laptop out of your bag.
Yeah, which was good, because I was like panicking about having enough pairs of hands to do it very quickly, and I didn't have to.
Feels like there's less and less hoops to jump through nowadays, which is alright.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty straightforward.
straightforward, just get your shoes off, get your kit off. They made me pull my trousers down in front of everyone. But I did ask them.
Okay, we can relax now. Not sure what the plan is, we're all a bit peckish, so we'll have a wander around, see what we fancy. Another blooming onion from the outback, but yeah, we'll probably have a wander around, see what we want, but we're all a bit peckish. So we settled Tracy down, she's guarding the bags. We are deciding what to do for food. So at MCO, there's not a massive amount once you're through. Probably should have stayed the other side. I've lost Luke, but he's gone. So you got a duty free here. And then, oh, there he is. And then over there to the right, you got Luke and a Burger King. MCO Market, which is just kind of like sandwiches and bits and pieces. Oh, nice. And then you got a tacos place. Let's go and see what the tacos look like. Okay, so, oh yeah, like guacamole, chips and dips, tacos, burritos. Yeah, And if you wanted a sit-down meal, you got Outback Steakhouse. Let's have a look. I'm not sure if they're going to do like the full menu, so blooming onion. Got some steaks on there and burgers. And then up here on the right, you got a Nathan's, which is hot dogs.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I do know my stuff. I've had a Nathan's. Wasn't to my palate, but yeah, good. And what's that? Oh, ice cream. Okay. And then you got a Starbucks there. I would imagine with all the usual suspects. And yeah, looks like they do food in there as well. And then Auntie Annie's.
I think it's just Auntie Anne's.
Auntie Anne's.
From the comments section there.
Pretzels. I got pretzel hot dogs as well. Okay. And then Stella News, which is like WH Smith's would be your best sort of comparison for us UK lot. So magazines, books, snacks. We normally send Tracy in there just before the flight and she'll stop, get some sweets and bits and pieces. Vino Volo.
That looks quite nice.
Yeah, it's like a wine bar. Let's have a look. So, that's quite nice.
Room prosciutto sandwich, well, that's good.
Yeah. This sort of Mediterranean wine bar type food. And a load of plonk. A Bahama Breeze. They're doing pizzas in here as well. They actually look really good. And next door, Luke is looking at the tacos. I think it's going to end up being Burger King. Right, you lovely lot. It is 10 to 11. We're getting on the plane. You know what all that looks like. We'll see you back in England. So here we are. We made it back with Delta. I'd describe Delta as not our favourite airline. You book Virgin, hoping for Virgin, you get Delta. Wasn't ideal.
It's great if you have no legs and you like waiting around for a couple extra hours.
And you like being freezing cold. And when you just say, is it supposed to be this cold? You just get a load of sass.
Yeah.
Delta, try harder.
Yeah, figure it out.
Good film selection though.
Yeah, great film selection.
Yeah.
Congratulations. I watched The Matrix and surfs up.
Tracy, Delta, thoughts? And with your double decker.
Flight back's always a bit tense, isn't
The
it?
chocolate
really?
is helping raise the mood.
It is raising the mood.
It's okay. It was a bit smaller, a bit more cramped than we were used to.
Yeah.
Good selection of films, but
It was super cramped. I could not get comfy at all.
Yeah, it was.
For a night, like,
It
yeah.
was a terrible flight.
Yeah.
If I got offered Delta again, I'd have to think long and hard.
Like, there was 4 hours to go. But before I checked how long was left, I was like, if there's more than an hour and a half, I don't know what I'm going to do. I might cry.
Yeah.
And then I looked and it was 4 hours, and I was like, oh no.
So we had a tough flight, and then guess what Dad did? What did Dad do?
Kifo's pulling out all the stops this holiday. We had the backpack fiasco of 1912, and he's outdone himself today. What have you done?
Car's supposed to be collected tomorrow. We're a day early.
So we're going to stay here the night and just see what happens.
Yeah, so that's going to set my OCD back even further. So yeah, we got to wait a little bit longer for the car, and then hour and a half home.
Gave us time for chocolate though. That's
Yes,
what counts.
double deckers. All back, safe and sound, straightforward flight. I say all back, safe and sound as if it was like yesterday. We never do these like when we should. We got back in November, and now I think it's Mother's Day on Sunday. So not a good job, Kifo. But that was such a fantastic trip. I've said it. Tracy told me not to bore on about how much I love Cabana Bay. I love Cabana Bay. If you're going, good choice. It's brilliant. If you haven't had a look at it, go and check it out. We really, really loved it. And Universal delivered. I've said it before. I think if you're going for like a 7-8 day trip and you're just going to do Universal, that is such a banging holiday. I mean, the pace is great. You don't feel like you have to do everything. Everything seems manageable. So yeah, highly, highly recommended. Universal has really, really upped their game. Character meet and greets everywhere you go. Doesn't seem to be lots of queues for the meet and greets. When we went, the crowd levels generally were really good. All the sideshows, the guys playing drums on the scaffolding. There just seemed to be lots and lots of stuff going on, and yeah, and the customer service, you know, if you're getting a quick serve, if you're getting asking for help, going through the turnstiles, it was just really, really good. It's always been good, but it's just like, it just felt even better. Yeah, we had an absolutely fantastic time. I'm not sure when we're going to be going back to Universal. Probably won't be, well, I say that. We're not planning anything this year. However, that may change because Epic Universe just sounds like fantastic. So, yeah, I say we're not planning it, but you know, you never know. But yeah, if you are planning a trip to Universal and you are going to Epic Universe, you lucky ducks, because that is going to be a really, really good trip. We had a lovely time and we bumped into so many of you lovely lot out there. And I know I've said it before, but it really is lovely having those chats. So yeah, thank you to all of those who came to see us. If you're following like on the social media, Luke and I have been out to America backwards and forwards a lot racing, but we have got a trip announcement coming up next week. So tune in, because we are going to be back out there pretty sharpish. I know it seems like we were just there, but it was like November, like holiday wise. So yeah, it's been exciting. We got a lovely trip booked and we're going really, really soon. Luke and I are heading out to America again next week to do a bit more racing. But yeah, and then shortly after that, we are heading back out to Orlando. If you have enjoyed this series, please like and subscribe. So stay safe, be kind, look after one another. Cheers, ears.